So I read this article that you just saw about Vladimir Putin having something called a Gunslingers Gait. Gait is a G-A-I-T, another word for walk. And basically what they're trying to say is through all of their weapons training that some of these Russian diplomats and political figures have gotten over the years, they've developed a special type of a walk. And as you saw from the video, basically their right hand, which is typically their gun hand, doesn't move when they're walking. Their left hand swings back and forth, but the right hand doesn't move. And it just got me thinking that I think a lot of us actually have a gunslinger walk or gunslinger gait, because when you're wearing a gun, you know, let's say this gun or any gun on your right side, sorry lefties, but we're going to just use right for argument's sake right now, you typically don't swing your right arm back and forth because you don't want to sort of bang it into the gun. So either you keep your right arm or right hand stationary, or if you do swing it back and forth, you sort of stick it out a little bit. But I read this the other day and I talked to a couple of buddies of mine about it, and we basically analyzed our own walks. And I think, like I said, I think quite a few of us actually have this. Again, it just goes to show that if you train something enough times, your body will get used to it. And, you know, we're all, or we should be, we all train a lot in our with our firearms to be proficient and to be able to use them if we need them in a time of self-defense. And I know me, I've trained myself to be able to, sweep my jacket with my left hand and with my right hand, draw really quickly from the holster and get shots on target. And just wondering if you guys have even thought about this, about maybe, we're giving ourselves away to someone with a bit of knowledge when we're concealed carrying. We might be showing someone, again, with some knowledge that by the way we walk, that we might be carrying a gun. I think for the most part, 95% of people never ever notice that we carry a gun. I can normally tell when someone I'm talking to is carrying a gun because inevitably people always touch their gun. Like, while in the holster, like, I don't know, are you checking to see if it ran away or something? I don't know why they constantly do that. I mean, if you put on a strong belt and a good holster, your gun is staying there. It's not falling out of the holster unless you're doing some type of ridiculous kind of activity. I don't know what you'd be doing, but, I've never came home at the end of the day after many years of concealed carry and not had a gun in my holster. It's there. All day long and through whatever activities I choose to do. So, like I said, I could always notice, not if it's, in the 5 o'clock position and I'm talking to someone from, the front, I'm not going to see it behind them. But if someone's wearing it at the 3 o'clock or appendix carry, if you talk to them for 3 or 4 minutes, inevitably, like I said, they will touch that gun. Try it out for yourself, and I think you'll see that I'm right. But anyway, what's your guys' opinion on this? This is just a quick video. Do you have a gunslinger gait? Go, try looking in the mirror. I think you might surprise yourself. You might see that when you walk and your gun is at the 3 o'clock position or even appendix, you seem to move your right arm a lot less than you do your left. And again, they're saying Putin got it, as well as some of these other Russian people, from their extensive firearms training in the KGB. But I think any of us who have taken a lot of firearms defensive class, we might have developed it ourselves. So anyway, just a quick video, just some food for thought. All right, thanks very much for watching. Take care.